Mum of three, Samantha Washington worked at the BBC, an investment banker, before landing her own show on Sky News. Sky News stalwart Samantha Washington has been anchoring world news, business, and political programs with the broadcaster since 2011. But before appearing alongside Ian King and Kay Bailey, and fronting Eurozone debt crisis coverage, the mum of three was tearfully working a career with hideously long hours. Born Samantha Fox, the former BBC business presenter was one of the first female boarding students of Brighton College. Notable alumni of the fee-charging boarding school, which educates boys and girls between the ages of 3 and 18, include former Prime Minister Stanley Baldwin and Olympic pentathlete Kate Allenby. Prior to becoming a television presenter, the star was inspired by her biology teacher to pursue dreams of becoming a heart surgeon. However, according to a 2013 blog, she changed her goal to study politics, philosophy and economics, PP, at Oxford University, claiming it sounded more fun than 5 years at medical school. After graduating with her PPE degree, the newsreader began working in a management consulting role for Oliver Wyman. She then procured an investment banking position with Barclays Capital, according to the Huffington Post. According to Samantha, these roles involved hideously long hours, many of which were spent crying in the corporation's toilets. It did fund an ice shoe collection, however, she confessed to old Brightonians. Following her exit, Samantha went on to become a business presenter and correspondent at the BBC, working on BBC One Breakfast and BBC News. She also hosted Your Money, a personal finance show, and presented on BBC Radio 4 and 5 Live. Samantha, whose Sky News Today show broadcasts on a Friday and Saturday, recently took a sabbatical from the programme to complete her master's thesis. Taking to social media to announce the news last year, she wrote, "Bit of breaking news from me, this is my last hour of airtime before I go on sabbatical to complete my academic thesis for at Uni of Oxford. Thank you for watching, and thank you to all of my wonderful at Sky News colleagues who work so hard behind the camera. See you in the winter." As per the Oxford Internet Institute, Samantha was enrolled as a master's student from September 2021 to September 2024. The star, who claimed the most challenging part of her job was conducting confrontational interviews with leading politicians or chief executives, once candidly revealed that her proudest achievement was not work-related at all. "I'm a mum to 3 young children," she stated. "I wouldn't profess to doing the job very well, but I try my best, and they're happy and healthy kids. So far." Samantha has previously remained tight-lipped on her marriage, preferring to keep her relationship away from the public eye. However, in 2021, she used her X account to give fans a rare sight into their alliance. "A love letter to my husband. Those were the days, my friend," the reporter wrote on X, then known as Twitter. A picture was shared alongside the sentiment that pictures people eating in a busy restaurant, with copy that read, "I miss when we could sit close enough to hear conversations more interesting than ours." In 2020, Samantha found herself embroiled in a sexism row with GB News presenter Eamon Holmes, 65. Eamon, who was still working on ITV's This Morning at the time, made a flippant remark about the star on social media. Isabel Webster, 42, wrote on X, "It's a day for quotes." This next one from at Sky News Sam, perhaps less profound, but noteworthy nonetheless. "Lockdown renders you either a drunk, a hunk or a chunk. Just brilliant. Phew. Thought you were going to quote her football observations there," Eamon replied, "Sick." Seconds later, Samantha responded, "And what's wrong with my football observations, Eamon?" After being accused of sexism, the father of 4 hit back, remarking he was referring to the woman's football blooper on disinfecting balls.